Hey, can you take a guess at what today's video is going to be about? Shipping! Just some tips for you for shipping. Now, this first one is going to be about shipping on Poshmark. And hello, by the way, I am a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, a little bit on Depop, and I also send into the RealReal. I'm going to be trying eBay eventually. But this first step, this first tip is definitely mostly for Poshmark users, but also for anyone else as long as you do it a certain way. So if you see this, this is my shipping for today. I still have 3 more things to pack, but I wanted to get this video done. These are all in free USPS packaging. I want to show you up close, but they have addresses on them, and I don't want to. I'm looking to see if I have any out here. That would have been nice, right? They have addresses on them, and I don't want to show you anyone's addresses. So all you have to do is get onto the USPS website, and you can order whatever you want that can be used online, and it's free. Meaning boxes and bags. Now, just FYI, the padded bags, let me grab this one without showing you an address, but these padded bags are the best. I use them for so many things. I use them for flats, meaning flat shoes if I know they're not going to get ruined. I use them for almost everything that is less in size than them that I know can be put into a padded bag. So they're totally free and it's wonderful. Now I also use those for anything I send out on any other platform, but I make sure I put them in another bag, box, something different, because let me see if I have this here. You like my cute shirt? It reminds me of the fashion world. Oh, the note's not still on here. But, so I got this back. And it had a cute little note on it because the post office knows me, just saying, what was this one? Wait, let me think. Oh, it was in the wrong bag because this was for Mercari or Facebook Marketplace. Oh, I also sell on Facebook Marketplace every now and then. And you can't put it in that priority mail package. So what I would normally do is put it in that and then put something over it. This way it at least has the padding. So now I also do get the Tyvek, I think they're called, bags. They're a little bit bigger. I get envelopes. I get media boxes. I get these boxes. Not sure if those are the shoe boxes. I think those are just called the medium boxes. I get smaller ones, and next time I do something like this, I'll have them out for you. But that probably won't be for a while. And you do have to put them together with tape. I always have tape on hand, whether it's little ones or big ones. And these you don't have to because they just have the peel and stick. So anyway, shipping, definitely go for the free boxes, because then you won't have to worry about buying boxes. Now, make sure you always save any boxes and any inside anything that you get, because I use that stuff over and over again. I no longer, and when I look around, it's because I'm trying to look for something to show you. I no longer have to buy anything for packaging. I use everything that we get in our boxes that get sent to us for anything, whether it's bubbles. I don't really use those peanuts, you know, all those white, because they drive me crazy and I don't want to drive anyone else crazy. But I use everything else that I get. Bubble wrap, they're the ones that, you like that? They're the ones that come in like big pillow. They're like pillow bubbles. I use anything that has like what is it? You know, like a bag, like, you know, the brown paper, not the bags. But if I do have bags that aren't in good shape, I'll even use those. So newspaper, but make sure you don't put newspaper on anything that it could bleed into. I also use some tissue wrap because I get it really discounted after the holidays. So it just depends on what I'm sending out. So that's the number one tipping ship. Now, I also know from other resellers that eBay will send you tape. I'm not sure what else they send you, but I just heard recently that resellers who are sending out even Poshmark, Mercari, they use the eBay tape so that they don't have to buy tape. So that can be an idea. I don't do that, but that could be an idea for sure. I may do it in the future when I start selling on eBay and I order the tape and everything. The next thing is if something's going to be late, right? Like a couple of these, I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. So, but it wasn't just yesterday. These were ordered more than a few days ago. Life happened. We had a wake to go to, and I couldn't get them out on Saturday. So I am getting them out today. So I made sure that I wrote to anyone that it was over 3 days. And I just said, listen, I'm really sorry, but, you know, I don't even remember what I wrote. I didn't write anything about a funeral because they don't, you know, that's no excuse. But I just said, I'm really sorry that this was delayed. Bringing to the post office now, today. Sorry for the inconvenience. And one person had even written to ask when it was coming. So I wrote to her, if you'd like to cancel, let me know before 10 a.m. New York time, and I will cancel it. Otherwise, I'm sending it today. And different things might happen with shipping. Like I have a pair of flats here that I sent out the 19th of December, I believe. And I only remember this because they were going to get it, it said before Christmas. And no tracking ever showed up, but they came back to me Saturday, but I wasn't here. So today I sent her a little note saying, hey, I got these back. This is what happened. And I sent them off. I'm sending them off. So just do your best to pack everything very, very secure, safe, tight. I think I was talking on another video. Can I find that? No, of course not. I think I was talking on another video the other day. So excuse me if you heard this already. Hey, and if you're new, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. I got styrofoam for these angels. And the angels have wings and they're big. They're, let me think, Jim Shore, I think, if you know anything about knick-knacky type things. And I'm going to sit back because I'm still not 100% here. So I hope you do not mind. So I put styrofoam around inside where the wings are. So nothing was moving. There's no way anything was breaking. No way, no how. If something broke, someone had to throw that thing across a football field and then have it drop. No, seriously. So I had to send out 4 of those. Actually, 4, but 5 of them, and none of these broke. But the first time I sent one out, it broke. So that will never happen again, as much as I can control after it leaves my house, my office, my shop. So make sure you pack everything just with as much love as you would want something sent to you that's fragile. And even if it's not fragile, pack it with love. I know you don't love these people, you don't know them, but pack it the way you'd want it sent to you. Now, Poshmark does always say send love letters, send thank you notes. I have to tell you, when I have a day like this, I don't put thank you notes in. If it's a return customer, if it's someone who's spending over $100, I'll put a little note in, but I don't do it every time. I rarely do it now. because it will become too much. I did buy these thank you little cards, but I don't even put those in. So save your money. If you want to in the beginning, write little thank you notes, get used to doing that, and you could do it forever and people will love it. But I don't get bad reviews because I don't do that. So I'm really excited. Let me tell you something. I was so upset about a year ago. Someone gave me a 1 or 2 rating for something that was bull, I have to tell you. Now, I'm not saying I don't make mistakes. I totally do. But this was bull. And when I make a mistake, I admit it and I resend, or I have people send things back, whatever. But I don't even remember what this one was because there were 2 in 1 year. Somebody gave me a 2 and someone gave me a 4. And guess what? My 5-point rating on Poshmark went down to a 4.9, and I was so upset. And my husband's like, nobody can always be a 5, you know, be happy, blah, blah, blah. Well, today I haven't looked at it because it used to annoy me. Today I looked at it. I'm back up to a 5. So out of, I forget how many people left reviews out of the 1,000 something that have bought, I think 749. I think that was the number. And I have a 5-star review. So I'm so happy again. And also, get things shipped as soon as you can, especially if you have that in your About Me or anything like that. I have will ship in 1 to 2 days. I used to have same day or next day, but that's not realistic for me when you start getting, or when I started getting lots of orders. So I have in there, I'll send out the next day or the day after. If I don't, I contact them. I tell them why. And if something's not tracking, because that happens with the post office, sometimes things won't track, even though I bring them, I have my receipt. But there are times the mail person picks them up. It's not my mail person and they won't track. And I let the buyer know, I let Poshmark know, because I want to just make sure I am giving 100% service, or as close to that as I can. You know, I'm not perfect. No kidding. No, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So just do your best, but make the shipping experience a good one for the person getting it. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'll put a sticker or just a cheap little, not even a penny sticker on each one of them. It just depends on the mood I'm in, or the way I connected with the person, because sometimes, you know, you get a little connection just when they're ordering. So that's it. I don't want to make it any more time, so let's end this here. But I will have a video on other things that I do use for shipping and my reselling business linked in one of the videos when I do the type of things that I use in there, so that you can see. But for this, I must go. I want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more content like this. So I hope to see you soon. So this was my tip number, what's today's date? 9, I believe. Tip number 9. And you'll see if it wasn't 9 on the thumbnail, sorry. And I think it's January 9th. But this applies for any time. This isn't a video that's going to go out of style unless USPS stops giving free items, and I hope they don't. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, I had to get back on for 1 second, and I don't have my light on. Sorry. So I had to get back on for a minute just to say, I forgot to mention this. I had a very nice viewer of my videos, and I had asked if I can share her name, but I can't even find the comment now. I don't know where it is, where it went, but it was in my feed, and I'm not going to mention any names because I didn't get a response yet. But she suggested and told me how she tries to reuse, repurpose many things, like I was saying, but I told her that I would also mention that she gave this great advice, and you know, how she tries to do things that are sustainable and will help or reuse or recycle. And like I was saying about the boxes, I didn't mention how good it also is for the earth, the world. So do your best to use boxes and things like that to recycle. Now, I still use plastic. I don't think she does, but I have so many Tyveks and so many different things. So I do still use plastic and everything, but I do my best to use it over and over. So, all right, that was it. Bye.